Are you the main statue? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Are there any other statues like you? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, are you about to go into that?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So I'll be able to film that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like the transformation from one to the other.
Yeah. Yeah, please. Just unlock the
They're going to finish shaping my hair so that it looks like a statue's like tight fit hair. And then they're gonna fully paint me head to toe with that undertone that you see him in. And then they're gonna put a spackle, kind of like an airbrush pattern on top of it. And then they'll like dapple texture on top of it. And then at some point, we're gonna get crack. So they're gonna like paint cracks onto it so that it'll like look like cracking. And blood. And then our eyes are gonna bleed bloody tears.
Can I have the
Which is pretty awesome.
It's specially
That sounds pretty groovy.
Especially
Ooh, and we're gonna have contacts in, so we won't be able to really see very much.
Yes. Whoa. You know.
Oh, what kind of contacts?
They're white. Those ones.
Oh, those ones.
They're white?
Yeah.
Well, aren't those the
My
popular
girlfriend
ones?
was wearing those last night, and they
Nice.
look crazy.
This statue is eating a granola bar.
It doesn't.
Not quite the same as cracking skin and blood coming out of the eyes. He's just chilling, having a snack.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now is bringing up individual addresses, individual dimmers for the guys as they focus the lights up. Then once those are focused, I'm going to assign them to channels and handles, so I'll be able to control the levels for your DOP. So I can, you know, if you want something a little bit brighter, I can easily just reach out and grab it. It's brighter now, it's darker now, and easily control the various scenes that you guys are going to need to shoot, all on just simple, easy faders.
Explain a bit about
So it's
the
just that one that's off?
thoughts behind the design of the project. What are you trying to achieve?
For the whole video?
Well, in makeup in terms.
Just dull, kind of like steampunkish, dull, dark.
And how is that reflected in the statues and whatnot?
Well, statues are pretty neutral, so
Underneath
can go all
your
out.
seat is a bar. You
What were the other ideas under debate? Till you arrived upon statues.
There you go.
Aside from the lyrics.
Pardon?
Aside from the lyrics.
What about it? What did I do?
What were the other ideas under debate for the video?
Oh, well, we were gonna have their heads fall off at the end and like crack.
Yes.
But I think we would need more than one day to shoot this. So it's a one-day shoot. Hopefully it turns out. Actually, we're gonna get this.
Okay.
We have
Yeah, it feels okay.
have you seen the cover of the CD?
It's a guy falling out of a mouth.
Well, it's like it's a astronaut. So we wanted him just randomly jumping through, but like never again, just like come through and just jump.
What are the statues going to be doing in the video?
They're just like doing small dance moves and
Big
kind of
dance
dancing
moves.
around. At the end.
Big dance moves.
Yeah.
And throughout, any particular kind of dance?
What would you call your dancing?
Psycho. Psycho dancing.
Psycho dancing. It's all very abstract.
Abstract.
It's not. It's just
Completely
interpretive
unstructured,
dance. Yeah.
Interpretive.
Interpretive.
The most famous kind of dance. I can interpret dance.
When a statue
And-
dance like found itself
Yeah,
in our body.
exactly.
No, I'm good. This feels a lot better.
It's kind of gonna be like, what the heck is going on? Because it's gonna come to life.
How does it link to the lyrics?
Well, the song is called Statues.
Well, that I know.
So that kind of fits into it a little bit.
So the idea behind the statues is just like statues are these people that are basically sleeping in life and just going off in life, not knowing what's going around them and just under a veil. And then, so the statues are just basically going to be like, they're going to be statues, but you have to think about it. Kind of thing. Like people are like, oh, it's really just about statues, but it's not.
Gray.
So if you were Amy Lee, you'd look like this.
They go to place.
I just have like a blue eye.
We're mounting the camera on the crane and just making sure it's all balanced and choosing the right lens. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, you should probably keep that on.
Yeah.
Oh, we can rebalance it.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Fitting will work.
Do you want to come take a look and see thoughts? Can you stand up for a second?
Yes.
Cool.
So actually up close, it's got a lot of texture in it.
That far right.
The underwear blends pretty well.
Hmm?
The underwear blends pretty well.
And even
Yeah,
not,
do you
it's
want to
just
keep it
still.
as is?
See the.
Well, we can double-sided tape that down.
Yeah,
It's,
definitely need to get under his underwear if he's moving because they're dancing.
I'm gonna tape them down.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
tape both sides of them. Yeah. Do you want to keep that or put the?
And then disengage?
Yeah,
It's
it's
off.
off.
Okay, so that should do it. It still doesn't want to tilt down. What's going on?
There should be lots in here.
Your center balance is too low.
It should. Okay, it shouldn't.
And be careful about rubbing your body. Everything will.
Are we gonna have that hot spot behind us? Okay, good. I mean, I'm gonna crush down a lot of those posts. Yeah,
You want.
You can't just paint over them. Just like paint it.
No, they'll move.
Okay, set. Okay. Roll camera.
Oh, yeah.
You know where your mark is for his face?
Yeah, he's got it there.
Okay, roll camera, please. And roll sound.
Can you pull that curtain behind me?
This?
Yeah, it's like shining in my eyes.
Shunned in your eyes.
My eyes, Sean.
Hey man, this is Kyle.
What up? What do you mean?
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, crap. I just came out.
How was everyone today?
So good.
So good.
You?
So good.
So good. There's a lot of makeup back here.
Yeah. Are you filming?
Yes, I might be. Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes of behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes of behind the scenes, yeah. Oh, you got a camera going back there too. I see.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
We got
Music there, buddy. Okay, good. Last one, just coverage of the foot pedal.
Yeah, I have some like crappy ones. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
about you taking all your taking the bells off.
Oh, bye, bells.
Yeah, that's about the speed that we need. Much better, Seth. And then you can ease into it.
Relax.
Ooh,
Other side.
she have to be that intense.
Yeah, that's when she's doing splits and stuff in the air. We'll airbrush because it's still a little tiny white. Okay, relax.
So what's the plan here?
The plan is overhead shot.
What's his name again?
Brooks.
Brooks.
The plan is here that we're doing an overhead shot, so we can't light from above. So we're doing we're mimicking for the wide shot, which is lit from above, ground lighting, so that there's no camera shadow. So that's what's happening.
Cool. So what are these guys setting up right here?
They're setting up what is called a book light. So it's a bounce through a diffusion frame. So it's like bounce light through diffuse, the diffusion panel. So it's like extra soft.
Where's our other one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where's your key and whatnot?
So that's going to be the key.
Okay.
Realistically, yeah. It's just a bit, lighting for bird's eye shots is always tricky. It's not ideal.
Okay, so the crane's gonna be coming down from above.
Yeah. So if anything, if she was standing up, like that would be the key. But we're just it's a bit funny.
Cool. Kevin, how do you feel? Great. Ready to rock?
Oh, alright.
Silence is a yes.
I couldn't really talk when the paint was splattering on my face.
Understandable. Project?
The vision for the project.
Yes.
Ben wanted something that was going to be dark and moody. That was it. And then we decided to come up with, we knew that it was a piano ballad, so we thought, okay, we'll need a grand piano most likely. And then the song's called Statues, so I thought, well, okay, let's just get some statues. And we thought, well, that's a good start, but there's not a lot of movement, so let's make the statues come to life. But instead of CG, we'll use real statues, we'll body paint them. So they're just in the back, trying to stay warm, and we're just doing the singers' close-ups now. And once we get through this, hopefully in the next hour, then we can start moving on to the wide masters with everyone.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, we're only an hour behind schedule, so
It's not too bad?
yeah, well, we'll see. See what happens. Maybe a little less ambitious shots for this next part. But this next part should be a little bit easier. I think a lot of the ambitious shots with Jason on the piano required quite a bit more technical setup. So I think in the end it's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, if you're not doing complicated shots, you're not getting rewarding shots. And we want to try and make this whole shoot something that the band can really use and promote this. So we'll see.
Cool. Excellent.
So basically just the coffin top to bottom is going to be our edge of frame. I'll give you mine. Change 28 for the seat. Should come in closer. What are you on, the 35 right now?
Yeah.
Shot list says 21. But who knows, right?
Seems pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That C-stand, I still see the leg. This one? Yeah. The one in front. This one? Yeah. You're kidding me.
I don't want it to fall off on her head or something.
It's not gonna fall. It's just, it has like limits so out. We'll be able to do it for 360.
That's fine. We need to do as much as we can and stop and then just reverse. Really kind of slow. You want to do it? It's dark and mysterious.
Yeah, I think that's the camera.
How you doing down there, Kyle?
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. Feeling good?
It's like heartburn from the many bottles of juice I've had. I don't know, your daughter's getting me to drink this crap.
Yeah, your daughter's running around. It's awesome.
It's probably the aspartame. It's like, oh sorry, I'm getting the fluff. Oh my god.
Do you get up from the shot? Like, are you on the...
Like, never.
Never? So you're on
There's
here the
like-
whole time?
Yeah. There's one cutaway scene where I am, but we're not filming till like 7, I think.
Okay, what happens there?
Just like standing, and then there's candelabras around me, and then the statues are gonna be like creepily creeping around me.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. I'm not informed on the video.
Yeah, I have no idea
I
what's
don't
happening.
feel like I am either, but
So I'm actually asking you sincerely on camera.
yeah, I don't know. There's just like
Are you supposed to be like a vampire here or what?
no. Do I look like one?
I don't know. You don't have the teeth. Are you dressed as a witch or?
Hair on you belongs to you.
Just like steampunkish, but I wanted a coffin because they wanted to put me on a David.
To be this many tears, how do we end up here?
That was really good. Back to your first position with your arm back for a west. Actually, just my notes. Really good.
He looks pretty good. Yeah. These two might I set them. Sorry, but I don't know your name. Kale, hey, Byron. Do you mind switching to your right? Just in that, see that pool of light? Yeah, there you go. That's good. That works. Okay. And then Eric, wave around. Okay, so come right to the piano.
That's got to be adjusted.
There. So you can back up a hair.
Just for perspective. Is it possible to
Oh, we can move it.
slide the
for
light?
sure. Yeah.
Can we do that? We'll laugh.
We were changing cards. Just burning through some gigabytes there.
As they conquer our veiled disguise, no time to falter. You'll walk alone in nature's storm. Statues they crumble, we all will stumble. Glory dies, innocent towers. You'll guide vice into new weathers. Here comes the rain.
Nope. Hair. Yeah, it'll be okay because all the brush will hold.
It's okay, it's just always the worst part.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, it does take the human quality away. So.
Alex, you move these candelabras up or up any of them? You can just blow them out.
How has the transformation been for you?
Chili and tickly.
Chili and tickly. Well then.
Yeah.
Turn your head to the right.
Hello.
Look with Undies.
Hi. I'm Panties. Oh, really?
You can mix one up. Sure. I'll just pass you by.
I'm gonna use this thing at full
Pretty much.
You can turn.
Okay, sweet. One down, ready?
Fancy technique we like to call spattering.
Oh wow.
No.
Do tell.
Well, you take some paint and a brush and you flick it.
splatter it.
Yeah, splatter it. It's pretty complicated.
It's very technical.
Yeah, incredibly. Secrets of being a body paint artist. Shh, don't tell anybody.
And the purpose of the spackling?
Yeah, I totally got that.
We're matching.
Right in the face. Sounds about right.
Is this the final step in the process?
A moment of
Yeah, we've got about like 6 colors of this to do. And that's it.
And to create texture, is that what it's doing?
Yeah, adding to the texture.
Excellent.
You're shaking.
For the sake of those who don't know anything about the makeup job here, mind just going through the one by one, beginning to end? How you went about doing
To
it?
the end.
Yes. Creating the statue is what I will call this.
Creating the statue.
Yeah.
We began with the base color. So just painting a solid base, which was a light gray, over the entire body, head to toe, and over the hair as well. Then we took an airbrush with a dark gray color and got into some of the tighter areas in the body. From there, we took a stencil of a black, brought that on over top, and then took a sponge with white and then stippled that over. And then our final step, which is spattering multiple colors.
Excellent.
Which is good.
About a 2-hour process for our dancer here.
Because I have 2 lovely assistants who are very, very talented.
Excellent.
If they
And what
work,
are their
it would
names right
certainly
here?
Take forever.
I thought there was only going to be one makeup person here.
What are their names? The assistants?
This is Pamela, and this is Jen.
Pamela. And Jen. Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're good on blue. Okay, do you want orange? And we did white before, but do we want white? Yeah,
A little bit of white splatter, yeah.
It's just
And what is the name of the dancer right here?
Heather.
Heather.
Heather I.
what? Do you want to get some
And
white?
nearing the end of the process, exciting?
Yeah.
Should be out there.
I'm just gonna do a little bit on your face. Close your eyes.
Do you have a brush that I can use this brush? Yeah, it's just a little chip one like this. It's just down by where the water is. Chip brush.
Oh yeah.
Heather, if you could just explain a little bit about the interpretive dance you're about to do.
It's really like a statue that like comes to life. So we're a statue, and then we have consciousness and find ourselves in a statue body, and then we discover our bodies and how they move through dance until we're finally like fervently dancing, celebrating our life, and then we are sucked quickly, I guess, and like totally unexpectedly back up onto our pedestals, and we're like a little cracked at the time.
Yeah.
And so then tears of blood come out of our eyes as we've been like sucked back up onto our pedestals and back into our statue form.
See how it's going.
As though we had a taste of life for a moment and then totally lost it. It's very sad.
Awesome.
Orange and white.
Sounds very poetic.
It is. I think so too. I really like the
Excellent.
concept.
Silver?
I'm excited to see it.
Me too. Like, me too. God knows what's gonna happen.
Where did you get more? Exactly. Yeah, so that's fine if they're a little chopped off.
Brooks, you can go a little bit more to the piano, just a tiny bit.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take it. Just have to lose it off. One of those. I'm sorry, I can't keep it.
How's your knee, Kevin?
It's okay right now.
Okay, good. Okay, here we go, guys. And all set? All right. Roll camera.
Rolling. Roll music. Action.
You got like the best seat in the house for this spot.
Not supposed to be this many tears.
Cut. All right. Okay, guys, it's all good.
Let's do
Yeah,
there's two of us.
Yeah. So now let's just move the crane right over, Jason.
Okay.
That's it. And then it's going to be a tighter shot, so we can either bring the crane down a bit, or we can lose the chunk off. Whatever's good.
This is just no dance. Should we pick it up halfway through or?
No, we'll need the whole thing. We'll just do
Doing all right?
Yeah.
Dancing looking pretty good. Especially funky in those eyes. Yeah. Gotta move over into the light. I can't see you, although you're heating up. Say a few words. How are you gonna improve it this time, or change it, or modify it, or I don't know. How do you feel about the whole take?
I'm feeling pretty good about it, actually.
Cool. It's looking pretty good.
Not very much at all.
Cool.
Timing a little bit.
Between takes, do you try to keep it identical, or do you try to switch it up a bit, or I don't know?
I'm trying to keep it pretty identical. Like, asked us to keep
Good
it.
news, guys. We're actually ready to go. The crane just moves over.
Cool.
Okay.
So let me just,
Wow.
Yeah,
Looks
done.
like you have to go back in action.
Yeah, the crane just moved over. Yeah, I know, but apparently. Okay, guys, here we go. Roll camera. Roll. And music. Action.
Two on this side, just creating one.
Yep. Because if you go more than that, this side we're actually pretty good. The coffin should have some cracks.
Yeah.
And it's more important that we go farther here, so we can POV aside adjacent from this angle.
Right.
Yeah, what's cool is when we're tracking through the candles.
Yeah. Trying.
Yeah, you'll see candle, and then you'll see Heather in the back, kind of pull some focus, maybe get tight on the candle, sharp, and then you pull back to Heather.
Right. Okay.
So you can really, yeah, exactly. We can come in, tight on Heather, then you go sharp on the candles,
Yeah.
then soft on the candles, sharp on Heather, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cool. This is kind of, yeah, we can get some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
More.
All right. What's your name?
My name's Jace.
Jace. And what instrument do you play in Mouthful of Daisy?
I play primarily guitar, but on this video I'm playing piano.
Great. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Doing great.
Yeah.
How you finding the day so far?
It's long, but productive. Yeah. Getting stuff
Awesome.
done.
You've been on camera quite a bit.
Yes, from the get-go.
Yes, and you've still got a little bit more to go?
Yes, I do.
understand?
Yeah.
Awesome.
One more scene, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the pre-production for this video.
The pre-production was, it's probably taken us about a month to get to the point where we are, and it was just, getting the story organized, getting the people in place, making those contacts for the stuff that we needed to get done, like makeup and the two actors that we have, choreographing the dance, and yeah, just getting a location. There's lots and lots of stuff that had to be done. So yeah,
sure.
a month was really pushing it for being able to get everything done. But yeah, we managed to do it.
What do you find the most challenging part about it was?
Most challenging part was probably like being in this outfit the whole time. It's a little constraining, but yeah. Other than that, it's been okay. I mean, you think it's gonna be easy just sitting down the whole time, but it's not. It kind of takes a toll when you're doing it for like, it's 12 hours now. So yeah, but whatever, you make it through.
Was there any specific inspiration behind the video that you?
The lyrics themselves. It's kind of, obviously you'd interpret as being a little literal, I guess, with the statues actually being in the video, but I think it's a little bit more in depth than that. But yeah, I think the song itself it lends itself well to being in a video. It's the piano song being a little bit more soundtrack like. So because it's got that feel, it was pretty easy to start coming up with visuals for it.
Sean was saying that this particular song felt like it wrote itself essentially in terms of the visual piece.
In
terms of visually,
it does. I mean, yeah, this song almost has different acts in it, like a movie would. It's very, it's got those separations that were very easy to make and transfer over to film.
Cool. Is this what you thought it would be like shooting your first music video, essentially?
I really had no idea. So yeah, this is all kind of a learning experience for me, and yeah, you kind of have a roundabout idea of what it's gonna be like, but all the details and stuff now. So yeah, now we know. So now we're prepared for next time.
Cool. How have you found working with the production team, the director, and whatnot?
Yeah, they're very professional, which is a breath of fresh air as far as we're concerned, because we haven't really dealt with too many pros along the way. But yeah, these guys have been nothing but, so it's good. Yeah.
Have they interpreted your vision properly, would you feel? Or?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Even added some stuff that we didn't really think of. So yeah, I think it's going to turn out great.
Cool. What's your most favorite idea that's been incorporated into the particular video so far?
Probably the statues themselves. I think having them in there and actually being able to get them to look like statues with all the makeup and everything, the movement was, yeah, I think that's what's gonna kind of separate it from just your normal performance video.
Yeah, they look great, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
And I really thought the cracking eyes and skin and the bleeding at the end, that's a really good touch.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I mean it's you need something that's gonna stand out and want people to actually watch it hopefully multiple times, if not for just hearing the music, but the visual aspect too. So,
what do you feel like the first thing you're gonna do with the video once it's done is? What are your plans with it for the future?
Well, it's gonna be our main source of media to push. Do the YouTube thing, because nowadays the reality is people want to see and hear your music. So, and that's why we basically decided we had to finally do a proper video. Just having your MP3 out there online just isn't cutting it anymore. People need the visual nowadays. They want the whole deal.
Cool. Well, it's looking great, and thank you for your time.
All right, thanks.
Signing off.
Where's your pouty face?
Oh, the duck one?
Yeah, the duck face, sorry. And then some gang signs. I need some gang signs.
Got it.
There you go.
Music, action.
Not supposed to be this many tears. How'd we end up here? Statues they crumble, we all will stumble, we all will stumble. Shadows of
Well, yeah, these probably just don't like this track.
That was awesome, guys. Just our memory card filled up and shut off. So what's happening here on this corner?
Well,
That's interesting. The back row should be on 180.
see how wide our dolly gets us. Okay.
Yeah, walk over to the pedestal. Remember this closer. Yeah.
She walks out of there.
So how are we looking?
Awesome.
Probably where the fancy people watch the theater.
Yes. They paid $100 for their tickets.
Most people that sit on there pay $120.
Hey, killer.
It's like all my acrobat friends.
Hi, killer.
First I was like super skeptical because I was like, I don't know how to lap dance, but then like once I started learning, I was just
Okay, take a deep breath and relax, Heather. Yeah, just stay still. Roll on that. And maybe just one Kevin's back. Okay, Heather, go for it. Let's get you in there.
That's for Sean's private collection. Girlfriend watching. Should find it in the camera. Yeah.
Okay, action on the dolly. Go ahead. Done.
Pour gasoline on them.
All in your screen is hair.
No, it's just a transition from
That's pretty cool.
There's actually problems that are made
This guy loves this camera.
yeah, he does.
Huh? You gonna swipe it? Well, that's some good outtakes right there, yeah. That's some good behind the scenes shit. Now let's get the hand signals going on over here.
I'm Kaya. I'm from a band called Mouthful Daisy, and I sing in this band.
Great. So, how you feeling the music video experience so far?
It's pretty good. It's going smooth, so I'm happy.
Great.
And that. Glad it's wrapping up.
Yeah, it's been a long day, huh? How you finding the whole process and whatnot?
It's interesting being behind the scenes and stuff. So, yeah, it's
Well,
long, a lot longer than people think.
Yeah, it's looking really good though. So.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, cool.
That's all I care about.
So you want to tell us a little bit about the pre-production process that you guys went through?
Well, actually, it like all of a sudden just kind of came out of nowhere. About 2 months ago, we're just like, okay, let's do the music video. We found someone, and then it just like went out, and we kind of were just like, all right, everyone just pool in money, and we'll start making it happen. I don't even know why we picked this song, but it's kind of dark, so we knew we could do something really cool to it, I guess.
Well, that was my next question.
Oh. Well.
Why did you pick this song?
Yeah, I think that's why. I was just thinking about that today. I was like, why did we pick this song? But I like the song a lot, obviously. But
yeah, it's a good one.
It's slower and darker and a little bit different than we are, I guess. But it's still us.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Byron Cotman, the DOP on the Mouthful of Daisies Statues music video. Yeah, we're just wrapping. 14-hour camera day. It went very well with tons of like crane shots, dolly shots, a little bit interactive lighting, but not too much. So that sped things up.
Great. So the day, like, did you find it was a good day overall?
Yeah, I do tons of shoots. So like today went very very well. Like there's no stress. Everyone was like really nice to work with. The makeup artist that did the body paint was like unbelievable. Like it was a treat to light that stuff. It was like kind of silvery. It just really looked good. Yeah.
So I can ask you about what your favorite part about shooting the video, but I feel like I already know. It's the statues.
Yeah, the statues were cool. I've never actually done body paint statues before, so that was cool. It's not like a skin texture, it's more like artificial in a way. It kind of looked like Avatar, the movie, a little bit.
That's true.
So that was cool to play with. And
what were the other parts of the video that you were most stoked to light and whatnot?
I always ask myself, like, what's the best shot of the day for myself as far as lighting and composition. For me, it was the overhead shot of Kaya, the lead singer, lying on top of the coffin. We did like a nice softbox above, so it's lit super soft, very sexy, and it looked awesome. Yeah, I was stoked.
What do you feel was the most challenging part of the shoot today?
Most challenging was jumping back and forth between crane shots and ground shots, because you light it differently completely because you're always dealing with camera shadow. Yeah, so back.
He loves those shots.
Yeah, I do like them, but yeah, always when you're lighting, yeah, both have pros and cons. Like lighting from the ground has a pro, and lighting from the grid has a pro. So they go both hand in hand, but it's always a challenge to make the ground shots and the overhead shots like work together so they look the same. So they have to be continuity in lighting between the two shots because they're completely different lighting setups. So that's the hard one.
Can you tell us a little bit about pre-production for this particular project?
For pre-production, Paul and I had I think 3 meetings for this one, talking about like the look, the colors, the shots. There's a lot of gear.
I think Raglan's had something to do with it.
Yeah, we met at a place in North Van, favorite spot, Raglan's. Yeah, we had to really, because of a small budget, we had to really like get exactly the gear we needed, no extra. So we did use everything, which is good. I need more hazers though. Hazers, can't have enough hazers. That was the one thing that we didn't get enough of.
Creates a really cool effect.
Yeah, smoke machine is there's too much of it, and you can't, for continuity in the edit, it's not good. So haze is what you want, but yeah, we didn't have enough.
How do you find the process of working with the band?
They were awesome. We didn't actually see them playing. Like I saw the piano guy, Jason, and Kaya, the singer, but the other guys were on set helping. They were awesome. Just yeah, it went super smooth.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, and signing off for the day.
Cool. We got a wrap.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
And your name?
My name's Paul Bork, and I was the director of this production today. And yeah, we wrapped, as you can see. We got through it. It's a bit of a blur right now because everything's just gone so quickly, but overall very successful. I think it turned out really well. So,
great.
Yeah, it was a culmination of a lot of planning, a lot of hard work, good execution, great team, fabulous attitude. Everyone just came here ready to give 100%. They gave 100%, and I think the results are going to show.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. It looks great.
Thank you.
From what I can see on the camera, you know, on the screen there.
The point of today is just to get good footage into the editing room, and then from there we'll try and build a video out of it. But I think we have a lot of good stuff to work with.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about the pre-production process?
Yeah, well for me the pre-production starts all the way back in conception. So the band basically, when I first chatted with them, the requirements were they had a song they wanted to do, and I got a copy of the song, listened to it, liked it, and then I started coming up with some ideas of the song, what we would do, how I'd film it. So I got that idea in my head. I talked to Byron. I said, look, I've been asked to do a music video. You know, we're probably going to have to shoot some of it on a red camera because it's got some specific requirements that are going to take that type of camera. And then about 2 weeks later, the band changed songs on me. So we actually have a different song. That's called Statues. And we think that this particular song has got great potential to be possibly in feature film, or it could possibly end up in television. So I kind of already committed to shooting on red. It's something I was going to work on. I've done stuff on DSLR before, and I think DSLR is a great technology, and under the right conditions can produce great results. The benefit of shooting on a red epic just gives me 3 big advantages. The first is that it gives me the ability to shoot high speed, really good overcrank. So if I wanted to do dreamy slow motion, you can do that on a DSLR. You can get up to 50p, but you can't get 48p. So what that means is that I can double the speed of the song, and I can shoot it fast, but I can slow it down, and it really syncs well with the vocal. It blends in well with the song. Also, the Red camera has great dynamic range, so the fall off, the contrast from darkness to lightness, you get a really nice film look quality. DSLR does what it can, but it has such a compressed signal that it throws away so much information that by the time you get to editing, if you want to do more processing, which you ultimately always do, you've lost a lot of color information. So for me, an important part is learning to deal with working with the Red workflow. Like, we shot over 500 gigabytes of footage today. Like, it's massive. So just getting my system ready to handle that much information, and me cutting on 4K, actually 5K is what we shot on. So it's kind of a whole new world for me. I've been editing for many, many years. Started with just SD, and then moved into HD, 1080p. So now to start cutting on 5K is it's exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was glad that we could make that decision to shoot on the Red camera.
How was it like working with the band and interpreting their idea and whatnot?
Well, the band gave me a great song, and that's really all they have to do. Then, once they asked me to come up with a video, then they really have to buy into my vision. Because if they don't, and they're here and they don't really believe it, then they're not going to give 100%. It's going to show in the product. I think the band loved the concept. I think once they realized that the goal was to make them better, was not to try and change them, change their look, change their style, but to take what was great about them and enhance it, but present it in a way that the average person would find interesting. Something that can grab your attention. And I think for me, one of the biggest factors is for me to try and erase my anonymity, because there's so much content out there in the YouTube world. There's thousands and thousands of videos. So to create something that's different, something that's hopefully going to be unique, something that people look at and say, that's not quite anything that I've seen recently. It doesn't seem fabricated. It seems, creative and interesting and artistic, but there's also an element of emotion that I can associate with. And ultimately, I hope that's what comes across in the video. So we'll find out once we start editing it together. That's where the magic starts, basically. But the band was great. They gave it their all. I mean, Kaya obviously had to figure out how she was going to look. She came up with the idea of the coffin. That wasn't my idea. It turned out pretty good. Jason just had to show up and just make sure that he was tight on the keys, that he was prepared to just sit there for 10 hours and just play over and over again. And then Alex and Sean did all of the behind the scenes grunt work that isn't going to be sexy, but it's an integral part of having a successful video. These guys running around, picking up gear, building props, running to get food. These are thankless jobs, but they're so important, because if they don't do their job properly, the production will suffer. It's not sexy, it's not glamorous, but it's equally as important. Stuff like that can't be overlooked. So that was fabulous. Yeah, I hope this video helps launch their career. Let's do this photo really quick. Get everyone in here, and we gotta get someone to take the picture. We should get the whole team. Would you be able to take the group photo? Cool. Okay. If it sucks, who cares? Photoshop it.